Sauce on me. I got drip. Flood the wrist. It's homage to the.
Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. It's the girl Aneke. How y'all doing or whatever? How y'all doing or whatever? Hey, yay, hey, hey. Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. It's the girl Aneke here on Aneke Budgets. And on here we do cash stuff and budgeting, paying off our debt and mind our business and not necessarily in them for orders, okay? So if you are interested in that, please get that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, like this video, and leave your 2 cents with your comment down below. But y'all, I ain't even gonna waste y'all time, keep y'all here long. Let's get into the video, because as you can see, we're doing a budget with me cash stuffing. So let's start the video. So let's get into the video. Alright y'all, so I haven't brought y'all up close and personal because I needed to give y'all the tea, okay? So today we are going to be using our envelopes also to help with cash stuffing for 1 or 2 things, just so we up to date, child, and all the things, y'all. So that is why this is here, and then we are just going to get right into the video. So for my bills account, I should be bringing over for my bills account $619.30. That is what it says right there. So I'm gonna put that. Matter of fact, let me zoom in. What am I doing? Zoom in. Y'all need to be all up in my business. Okay, so my bills account is $619.30, and then salary is $752. Okay, and so when we do the calculation, child, 752 plus $619.30, we get $1,371.30. So $1,371.30 is what your girl's gonna be what you working with is what I'm gonna be working with. Okay, so I do have a couple of expenses that's supposed to be on this check, child. I didn't even write it down. I don't know what I was doing, what I was on, but let me go to my March budget. So I do have to pay a couple things. I can actually go from my last, hold up child, see wait a minute girl, what was you on? Okay, so my expenses for the month, y'all, let's get into them, right? Because baby, let me get into it and back up a little bit so we can see all the things. So the first of my expenses is my father, Merrick. So he is that, and he will be a part of the 16th, and that is $100. Okay, the next thing will be my ADT security. All right, y'all, I should have written these down, but child, it is what it is. And that is due on the 18th, and that is for $60.27. My Apple Care is next, and I believe that is the 24th. Yes, my Apple Care is on the 24th, and that is for $8.55. My electricity, ooh child, how much is my electricity? My electricity is due on the 25th, and that is for $180. My Apple One is on the 29th, and that is for $18.18. And then my water is due on the last business day of the month, which I believe is the 29th of March, and that's a budget of $120. Okay, so when we do all the calculation, it's 100 plus 60.27 plus $8.55 plus 180 plus 18.18 plus 120. So that is $487 flat. Damn. Yes, so $487 flat is what I am budgeting for my expenses for this check. So $487. And if you are new here, how I work my budget is that I have 2 accounts that I have 2 bank accounts, basically, you could say. I have one that I put all my bills in, which is my bills account that you guys see right here, and then I have my salary, which goes into a separate account, right? So everything that goes in expenses for me comes out from my bills account. Everything else that goes in my cash envelope, sinking fund, all the other things comes from my salary. So when I do my calculations up here on the expenses, I will only be taking expenses from my bills account, because only money that's coming out of that bills account goes in the expenses section. So for me, this $619.30 would be the only thing, would be the only thing that I will be using to subtract this $487, because this will be what is supposed to be left in my bills account, which is $132.30. Okay, so that is from my bills account. This is a residual balance, that what is estimated to be left over. And then we can go from there once all our bills and everything is paid. But we have to make sure that all of these things is happening and that we pay them, child, before we do anything. So that's kind of like the buffer that's in that account. Now we're going to scroll down a little, baby, and we're going to go to our cash envelopes. And this is where the salary of $752 will start taking place, because, baby, it will be all up in right here. All right, so in cash envelopes, we are going to be doing our tithes, groceries, gas allowance, household toiletries, and hair care. The first thing is tithes, and me and the Lord got a little agreement. 10% of everything goes to him, so that is $76 from my $752. My groceries is going to get $150. It's normal. And then gas is going to get $10. That's it. Allowance gets nothing. Household gets nothing. Toiletries gets nothing, and hair care gets nothing. So when you do the calculation of all of these, it is $76 plus $150 plus $10, and that is $236 that is going to be cash stuffed into cash envelopes, right? So this $752, we're going to subtract this $236, and that's going to leave us with $516. Now, y'all, okay, let's talk about it. So this is not going to be in order. I did my cash envelopes first because I wanted to see where it's at, but this is not going to be in order, child. So now I'm going to go to my additional debt, right? We're going to start there, because, baby, that is how we got here in the first place. So if you guys have watched my expense tracking and all the things that, then you know your girl has been out here spending money and doing stuff that she does not need to be doing, child. So yes, I do have to basically pay off my debt, in essence, that I would like to call it. But it's paying off current month's funds with current month's money. So this paycheck that I have, I'm going to be using it to pay off the debt that I've incurred so far, so that I don't incur more on top of that, just what I already have, if that makes sense. So if I had a $1,500 debt before March now, and now I've spent $300 to make that $1,800, I'm gonna pay off the $300 so that we're only stuck with paying the $1,500 back. I do not want nothing extra on it. Now I am going into my sinking funds, because I did buy my plane ticket, y'all. I did buy my plane ticket for my birthday or whatever. So I will be using, oh child, where's the phone? And my plane ticket came up to a total, let me verify real quick. My plane ticket came up to a total of $376.19. So you know we round up. So I'm doing $377. So I'm going to do a combination of two things. A combination of what's in my travel. And in my travel I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, and 15. So I have 115 in travel. And also what's in my birthday. And in my birthday, I have 100, 121, 41, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. So I have $190. So I'm going to combine these two, right? I'm going to combine these two. And so now total that I have that I'm going to put towards this airfare is 100, 150, 171, 92, 10, 2, 32, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 305. So $305 is going to be going towards my, how much did I say? 376? 377? 377, right? 377 Child, where is that? 377. So 377, which is how much is my airfare, minus this 305, leaves me with $72 that I need to pay. So my airfare residual, my airfare, let's do debt balance. So I know my airfare debt balance under additional debt, and that's what I'm saying, we're not going in order. Normally I go in order, but not today. So we're gonna zoom back in. So under my airfare, under additional debt, I'm gonna do my airfare debt balance, and I do need to pay $72 towards that, so I'm gonna put that $72 right there. Child, okay, all right. The next thing that needs to happen from additional debt is my overspending. Payback. Let's do that. Payback. Okay. So for additional debt, I do need to child. Let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you. I did the calculations. Y'all, I did the calculations. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is in like the next paycheck close or whatever. But let me tell you, let me show you what the number is right now. Sorry, hold on, shaking the table. Right now, how much I owe back in overspending is, can y'all guess? I want y'all to guess real quick. Guess real quick. I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I spend 200. I know. I spent $232. I did. I spent $232 in overspending. Y'all, when I did the calculations, and I was so shocked. I was so shocked, man. And I was like, what was I on? What was I doing? Aneke, what? $232 I spent in overspending, plus the $72 I need to pay for my airfare, which means I have $304. $304, which needs to go back to the bank, that cannot go in my sinking funds or my saving challenges. I was like, what the hell, girl? What the hell? So this is why we're not going in order. So I have $516 remaining, and we're gonna subtract this $304 left. And so now only thing we have for our sinking funds and additional savings is $212. And so now I'm gonna go back. Hey, go back, child. Let me see where we at in the 100 envelope, because I think we are at the going up to the thing now. Yeah, I think we only have one left I think we only have 29 left. I think everybody else got money, so we just need to put in 29. So we're gonna do $30 for who? Child, don't man. All right. Let's do additional savings. So let's work up. So additional savings is getting, how much do we want to do? Let's do $25 in additional savings, and we're gonna do $30 in saving challenges. So that's that. And so additional savings is gonna have a total of $55 that's being stuffed in there, and then we need to have the remaining. And so $212, which was what was remaining after we took out that $304 child, minus the $55 from additional savings, leave us with $157 for our sinking funds. And that's what we're gonna divvy up here, the $157. So I'm not gonna lie, my birthday, I want to give her $50 because hello, obviously. Emergency fund, I want to give I want to give it $40 in emergency fund. I'm gonna do 10 in all the other ones. 10 all the primary sinking funds, and my primary sinking funds will be all the top one here, the top 5. So emergency fund, home maintenance, car insurance, and travel. And then usually for my birthday I just save throughout, but since it's coming up faster, I'm making it now a priority. So but my main sinking funds are my top 5 up here. And so when you add those together, that's 50, 90, 100, 10, 20, $30. So I have what, 27 left to go. Oh, 27 left to go. I'm gonna do 7 in family visits, and I'm gonna do, so I have $20. I'm gonna do 5 in family B-Day because I don't have anything else coming up, and I'm gonna do 15 in clothing because I do need to buy this dress for my mama's party. And yeah, so let's do that real quick. Hopefully everything comes together, and hopefully you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So that's 40 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. Okay, cool. 10s across the board. Plus 50 plus 5 plus 15 plus 7. And so that's $157. That's going right there. So this total is $157, right, in our sinking funds. And we're going to subtract that $157 from this $516 down here because I just like it in order. So cash envelopes, and we go to sinking funds. So $516 minus $157 leaves me with $359. So $359 right here. And then from that $359, we're going to minus $55 right here for our additional savings. So $359 minus 55 is going to leave me with $304 right here. And then of course we know this is $304, so our remaining is gonna be 0 right there. And basically that is how you do it, big dog. I know, a lot long, all the things, but yeah. So my income source total is $1,371.30. My cash envelopes is, well, not my cash envelope, but my expenses was $487. My cash envelopes was $236. My sinking funds was $157. My additional savings was $55. And then my additional debt was $304, right? So if you do it, 1371.30 minus 487 minus 236 minus 157 minus 55 minus 304 is equal to $132.30 remaining, which if you come up here and you look, this is what I said should be left in my bills account, because from my expenses I only take money out of my bills account. So in the bank should be $132.30 that is remaining. So yes, I should have a remaining dollar amount of $132.30, and I am okay with that because that's what it's supposed to be. So if you are doing a budget and you need to pay off a debt, or you would like to pay off your debts that you are, the overspending that you've been doing for the week or month, however many days it is, that is basically how you do your budget in order to get it together. And this printable is free in the description box, so go ahead and print it out, and then you can do that this way and you'll be a-okay. So now we're going to transition into our cash stuffing and get all our stuff together. So baby, let's do that. Okay, y'all, so here is the money. Oh, it's torn. Here is the money that I got from the bank. So we're just going to count up real quick. So that's 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 370, 394, 10, 434, 54, 74, 95, 10, 535, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52. So we do have $752, which we are always happy to have, our exact money child. So $752, and I am just going to put them where they needs to go. So let me just put those here. Okay, so this is the $752 that we're going to be cash stuffing. So let's start. Oh, let me slide y'all over a little bit. Let me slide y'all over a little bit. Okay, there we go. So let's start. Okay, so this is my cash envelope binder, which baby, all the things is thinging. So first is going to be our tides, and my tides is getting $76. I do have 50, 70, 90, 95, and 96. I am putting $76 in there. I don't know how I broke this up, child, but I'm gonna put let's do 3 20s, let's do a 10, and let's do a 5 and a $1. All right, so okay, so this is 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, and we're gonna add that to our money that we already have here. And so now in tides we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 65, 70, 71, and 72. So now we have $172 that is in tides, and we're gonna put that right here, and that is great. That is wonderful. Next is groceries, which right now groceries says she has a negative on there, but the reality is that with that $232 I did pay off groceries. So this is $315. So we're gonna do a deposit, and I'm gonna put in bracket over it's supposed to be overspending, okay, and then I'm gonna add $13 in there, and so that will make it 0, just so that we're all even, child. And then I'm gonna add $150 to groceries. So $150. I'm not gonna break it up too much, child, and that's what's gonna be added in there, and I will update this later. But groceries is getting $150. And here's the thing, so last week I did my cash stuffing, right, and I was like, girl, you didn't put no money really in groceries, and so how you gonna eat? And so I did spend money in groceries, and I was like, ooh, just take it out of this week groceries. And I was like, no, because what's going to happen is that I'm going to overspend again. So I cash stuffed this week's groceries for me to use it for enough. And so if I don't use this, then baby, starve. Because I can't be telling y'all to eat well. I'm not doing what I need to do to eat well too, okay? Period. So that is groceries. And yes, so I did put that money in there, and then whatever I spent on groceries also was included in that $232. So yeah, y'all, nothing. Oh, something is going in gas, let me not lie. So gas right now is 50, 70, 71, and 72, and she's getting a $10 bill. So that is gas, which these tents is pretty. I love this. These tents is pretty. They're making me hard for a girl to choose, child. They're making it hard for me, and I'm here for it. Gas has 50, 70, 80, 81, 82. We love the 10s over here. Look at them, they fine. Look at them, all crispy, all new, you know, ain't rough around the edges. They just all nice. Okay, so that is it for my cash envelope binders. So nothing crazy. Matter of fact, before I even stop, let me go back to my back to bank, and let me so right now it has $207 in there. So 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 205, 206, and 207. I am adding that 232 in here. So again, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210. Oh, the 232 plus the $72 for that airfare residual that I needed to pay. So I'm supposed to have $304 here. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. Whoa. Whoa. Why do I have a $5 bill? Why do I have a $5 bill? I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I feel like there's an over. Wait a minute, because I just took this money out. I took 100. Man, what is going on, child? This is supposed to be $304. How am I? Where did this money come from? Let's go. You know what? Let's put that to the side. Let's put back to bank. In back to bank, we have $207 in there. We won't have this problem right now. We're just not. Okay, let's move on for a second. Let's come back to these problems later. So I will trade out this this cash envelope binder for my 1 month ahead binder. Let's do that. Let's do the good girls, the simple girls. Okay, so in my 1 month ahead binder, I do have majority of them filled in, and so the only two that I'm missing right now is one, my mortgage payment, 1 month mortgage payment, and two is to complete my electricity bill. Water and all the other girls have been completed. So right now electricity has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. It has $172, and I only need $8 to be 180, and then your girl will be fully funded for electricity. Fully funded, y'all. So I only need $8 in here. So I'm gonna take out $2 out of here, and I'm gonna put those to the side up here, child, and I'm gonna take a 10. I'm gonna take a 10 and I'm gonna add it to the stack. And so now electricity has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. So we have $180, which means that our electricity is fully funded. Yes. Y'all, now we have HOA fully funded, we have ADT security fully funded, internet fully funded, water fully funded, electricity fully funded. We fully funded. And so now since we only put $8 of the 25 that was allocated to 1 month ahead, so that means now I have what, $17 that I need to put into mortgage. So right now mortgage only has $2, and like I said, I'm putting in $17 into 1 month ahead, because 25 minus 8 is equal to 17. So I'm gonna take a dollar bill, a $10 bill, a $5 bill, and these two ones up here, which will be 17. So this is 17 plus this $2. So now we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And now we have $19 in mortgage, and we are on our way, y'all. We are on our way to paying off, or, well, not paying off, but fully funding our mortgage. What? Fully funding our mortgage. We are $19 into the $14.50, I think it is, child, to fully stack in mortgage to make sure we are 1 month ahead. So y'all, we are moving up. We're doing the damn thing. I don't know about y'all, but we are doing the damn thing. Okay, so that is the 1 month ahead binder, and I will trade her out for the 100 envelope binder. So for saving challenges, I am allocating $30, child, $30 child. And so I am going in order currently, because baby, you know, the switch up by switch up. So right now I've done 1 through 28 and 30, and 29 was the only number that was left that wasn't done, child. So I'm taking a $10 bill, and I'm taking a $20 bill. I'm trying to find the prettiest one, because, you know, that's how I roll. That's just how we roll. Yes, it is. Sure is. So I'm going to take this pretty 20 from over here, and I'm going to put this 20 in here, child. So 20 and 10, and we are going to put them, you know, I like to see my smaller money first, because I like to be surprised with the big bang. What if I put like a $10 and $100 in here? Then you just surprised, because you know it's $29 and you were supposed to put only 30 in there or whatever, but now it's like 110. Surprise. So you know, I want to give me a surprise. That's really what it is. So that's why I do this, why I put my smaller money on the outside. I just love it. And so then we're gonna cast up number 29, and now we are done with our 100 envelope challenge from 1 through 30. Yo, we making so many accomplishments in this video. So many accomplishments. Like, look at us. Look at us. Look at us. We is just, look at us. Look at us. Accomplishments. And now we're doing 31 to 35, which means that we're putting $35 in here, and then 36 to 40. We're putting $40 in here. Oh, we're moving up, y'all, and now it's getting like really to the bank, child. Really to the bank. Really, they're coming for the pockets. But that was me cast stuffing the saving challenges, and that was the $30 that we had budgeted for that. So now we have done our 1 month ahead, our saving challenges. So now we are going to go to our sinking funds, child, which is where all the magic, or majority of the magic, is happening. Now look at this, y'all. I had to put $304 into paying back my spending that I did, when I could have had that $304 to put in my saving challenge, or to put somewhere else. And look at me, just flopping out here doing things bad. Look at me. Don't be me, y'all. Don't be me. So anyways, my emergency fund currently has 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 100, and 105. So I have 1,105 in emergency fund, and I'm adding $40. So I will do 220, because I don't feel like doing the least. I want to do the most. Doing the least, I want to do the most. So now emergency fund has 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, and 45. So we have 1,045 in emergency fund, and that girl is beefing up. Beef it up. Beef it up, bow. Beef it up. Okay? So 1,000 and what did I say? 1,045 is non-emergency fund. Home maintenance, right? Home maintenance currently has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, and 110. So we have $110, and we are adding a $10 bill. No wonder I have all these 10s, because look at me. So 110, we added 10. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 105, and 120. And that is the home maintenance right there. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Okay. So that's home maintenance. Next is car maintenance, right? So car maintenance right now has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 305, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So they have $310 in car maintenance, and I am adding another $10 bill. I'm telling you, 10s across the board. I'm adding another $10 bill. And so now she has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we have $320 for car maintenance, which I gotta do a lot of stuff coming up for my car maintenance. Oil change, brake change, a lot of change. Alright, so that is car maintenance. Car insurance, child, we gotta do a lot for car insurance too. Well, not really. We just had to make sure that we have the money for the next 6 months. That's coming up in 6 months, okay? Right now, car insurance got $20, $40, $50, $55, and we're adding a $10 bill to that. So now car insurance has $20, $40, $50, $60, and $65 in car insurance. So that is $65. Next is travel. Travel has nothing, because y'all saw that I just took out the money out of here, child, and it has $305 when it should have $304. So this is $115 in travel, and birthday has $190. Oh, I just took out the money. That's all it is. So $190, and the one child is supposed to be that. I just took out the entire money, and I was like, oh, $304. But really, I just took out $305. So yeah. Anyways, so so I'm supposed to have $1 in one of these, is what I'm saying. It looks like I'm supposed to have $1 in one of these, but never mind, child. So in travel right now is getting a $10 bill, and so now we are beefing it up for our actual trip that we just booked. So travel now has $10. Next is my birthday, which currently has nothing, child, and we might be staying at nothing, and that's okay with us. Travel is getting $10 as well. And then family birthday right now has $20, $21, and $22. Just $22. Just $22, child. Family birthday has $22, and she is getting a $5 bill. So that's $5 that's added to family birthday. So now family birthday has $20, $25, $26, and $27. Alright, so $27 in family birthday. Next is clothing, and clothing right now has $10, $20, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, and we are adding $15 to clothing, so that's a 10 and a 5. We're adding those 15, and so go there and come on now, go here and come on now. And so now clothing has $10, $20, $30, $35, $40, $41, $42, $43, and $44. So $44 in clothing. Like I said, I gotta buy a dress, child. I gotta buy a dress. So $44 is now in clothing. And then family visits is the last thing. Right now family visits has $20, $30, and $40. And child, I'm going to my mom's birthday in May. $40 gets me halfway, child, on the gas to get there. And that's what I need this for. To pay back when your girl has to get the gas and the food along the way, there and back. So that's what family visits is, if you don't know the difference between travel and family visits. Because when they come or when you go see them, somebody gonna be spending money. Who? We just don't know yet. So family visits has $40 in there, and I'm adding $7 to it. So that's 2, 1, and a $5 bill. Let's do that. So that's 5, 6, and 7. And so we're just going to put that at the back. So now family visits has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, and 47. So $47, Lord. And so that is now all of our sinking funds. And now we can put that child back where she needs to go. Go over, let her in. Why y'all so rude? Let y'all sister in. So now we've put back the binders over there. Now let's see how much money is right here, Lord. It should be $304. This should be $305 because that is what I actually had in my between my travel and between my birthday. Actually at $305. So this should be $304, not this, child. So let's count this up. Make sure it's $304. Because that would mean that we did all the things right. Because if not, child, then we got to figure it out. Alright, so for our basically overspending payback, we have 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Alright, who didn't get their money? Wait a minute. Who didn't get their money? Hold on. Come here. 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 Come. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Ah! Alright. My birthday don't get $10, child. She get a 50. Girl, when I tell you. So let's trade her back out. My birthday gets $50. I was looking at the budget like, what did I do wrong? So my birthday actually get $50, not $10. Child, I was like, what the hell? Why do I have so much money? All right, let her in, let her in, let her in. There she goes. All right, let's count this up one more time. So this is 100, 151. Oh, child, don't do it now. Don't do it. Don't mess me up. So it's 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 300, 99, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I need to count that again just to make sure. Okay, so this is 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 40, 50. This is 250, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so $304, y'all. And I took out $305. So my airfare was $377 minus $305. That was the $722 we added plus the $232 that I owed. $304 is supposed to be going back to the bank on top of this $305. So, child, come on, get up. Let me take back my cash envelope out now, my cash envelope binder out now. And so then I can speak to it, child, because baby, your girl was out here like, what? So we had already counted up back to bank, had $270. So on 3.8 from travel, we took $115. And then 3.8 on my birthday, we took $190. And on 3.15, we got a deposit, because deposits only come from my paycheck, y'all. That's where they come from. We had a deposit of $304. Okay, so 207 plus 115 equal 322. Plus 190 equal 512. Plus 304 equals 816. So I should have $816 to be deposited between all of this back in the bank. So let me put them all together. The denominations all together, y'all. So you know we won't have no problems, child. Okay, when we doing this count. Trying to make sure we good. It's supposed to be $800 and what? $816. So here's this fives. Just fives. 5, 1. Okay, $816. So let's count up to make sure that what we put in back to bank is correct. So, oh child. Okay, here we go. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. That's 600. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, $816 on the first count. So yes, y'all, this is what I need to send back to the bank. $816. I know it's crazy, but it's gonna get our credit card down because, child, why my credit card over $8,000 and it was just at like $7,500? And when I tell you, your girl was like, what? I was like, what? For real. So $816 is what I have on my back to bank card, what I need to have. And so that is also what we have here. So I will put little baby, okay, in her section. And you see how she's thick? That's why I make my envelopes as big as I make them, child. And so now she got $816 in there. I will be making that deposit very soon. And then I will put this in the back so we have the accountability. And then, yeah, y'all, that is my cash stuffing. That is me doing all the things. That is me getting my life back together on track. And we will know what happens at the end of this month because, baby, get it together. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, okay? All the things, all the good jazz. Make sure you turn on your notification. Make sure you like this video, because liking it is for free and it helps with other people see my content, and then hopefully this can help them, you know, all the good jazz and all them things. So if you could like, that would be really greatly appreciated. Leave your 2 cents with your comments down below. And Sunday is going to be Sunday Reads, and we are reading the 48 Laws of Power. We read chapter 1 and 2, so if you ain't seen those, go ahead and see them, baby. And so I don't know how many chapters we're going to read next, because they came for your life, child. They came for mine. They came for my life in the first 2 chapters of reading, so I'm super excited to see what else it has in store for the next 2 chapters. So my name is Aneke. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way here, leave a pink heart in the comment box. Thank you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Bye!
How you wanna do it? How you wanna get it? I'm out that, out of my mind. Can't even talk, can't even walk. Bad little thing.